Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He has a really good history against this starter in his career, hitting over 500 in those matchups, so he obviously sees the ball for whatever reason. Some guys should just own. We'll see if that trend continues.
Steven Strasburg gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University, the closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball, great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a four-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He will lead this one off today. Here it comes on 1-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Lays off 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Batting second, center fielder number 12.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. A ball and 2 strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
High pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder number
Next
30.
for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Popped him up. And no, they can't get there. Payoff pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. This guy stole over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
Jacob deGrom will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Adrian Gonzalez, one of the best in the business at first base. The ability to bail his infielders out time and time again with soft hands and pick ability.
In now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2 now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting second.
In now is Adam Eaton. In previous duels with deGrom, he's a .333 hitter. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single, found some green grass.
Daniel Murphy.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. Left side, but well foul. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball just a bit up.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 3-2 one more time. Count remains full. Eaton, a runner at second with 1 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lagares is under it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Zimmerman.
Ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. Still no score. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg: 8 hits in 15 at-bats. The 3-1 pitch. Just short, hit hard. Turner has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 19, Jay.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in now, Adrian Gonzalez. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg: 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. In now for Washington, Anthony Rendon, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas: hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. Bruce is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 1 hit in 19 tries. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Miguel Montero.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Taylor's making a break from first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now in the third. Next up for New York, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the pitch. Right there, Murphy at second. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
So digging in now, Jose Reyes. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Juan Lagares, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-1 to Juan Lagares. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Popped him up. Murphy is calling for it, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Ryan Rayburn, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Another try at 2-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Count still full, 3-2. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with the base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
At the plate, Trey Turner flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Rayburn on at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Conforto comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel Murphy.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Rayburn is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Stepping in now, Ryan Zimmerman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And that retires the side. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. We're through 3 in our nation's capital. It's now 1-0 Washington. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Michael Conforto digs into the left side of the batter's box to start things out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Cespedes at second. Bruce is over at first with 1 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Adrian Gonzalez. Bounce to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick is put in play to the right side of the infield, and a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
The left field, number 3.
Standing in, Michael Taylor. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lagares is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding in, Ryan Rayburn. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. The 1-1 home. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets nothing. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batter, Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Rendon is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the lineup turns over now for Jose Reyes. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Popped him up. Zimmerman has room in foul territory, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in once again, Trey Turner. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Trey Turner with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Stepping in now, Adam Eaton. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
Ready for another shot now, Daniel Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Hit hard down the right field line. but a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Through 5 innings, it's 3-0 Washington. Now batting, Juan Lagares. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That's popped up. Zimmerman in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Standing in, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strasburg on 1-1. High pop up. Rendon has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The 1-1 home. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Howie.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Michael Taylor.
Into the box now, Michael Taylor. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Conforto racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Nationals gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Here's Jay Bruce now. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Full count still. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Misses up and in. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy's got it. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. Anthony Swarzak will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Anthony Swarzak.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. It was a walk in his last trip. Outside, 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Ryan Rayburn hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Trey Turner. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. leading off the inning as Asdrubal Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this would be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
So it was a strikeout swinging as Asdrubal Cabrera goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. Back up the middle. Base hit. And the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So these fans will not get to see history here after all as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard. You know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. In the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit toward the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Strasburg on 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still down 3-0. Digging in, Adam Eaton. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it, 1 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now, head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Missed with a slider. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now about where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Bruce to the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Murphy leads off second with one gone in the inning. Two balls and two strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Runner at second here with one man out. Line towards center field. Lagares is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
The batter, designated hitter, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick, head-to-head against Anthony Swarzak. He's only 1 for 10. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out here and a runner at second. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nats get a run on the Zimmerman double. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's 4-0 Washington. Sean Kelly comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Sean Kelly.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. The 3-1. High in the air out to center field. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. Swing and a little tapper. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Nationals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Steven Strasburg earns his first win of the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Ball line, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 behind. For the Mets, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors. They left 5 behind. Winning pitcher is Steven Strasburg. His record is now 1-1. The launch goes to Jacob DeGrom. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance at National Park this afternoon, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.